6 Coronation Street spoilers subsequent week. Flashback unique famous surprise Kit Green and Mick Michaelis mystery. Eileen is accused. Debbie speaks up and there is a brand new boss on the Rovers. 1. Gary Windass turns violent as Mick Michaelis leaves Liam Connor terrified. Mick has decided to make Liam pay and locks the youngsterager with inside the device shed, wherein apprehensive Liam requires assist. To no avail. The subsequent day, while Mick sends Liam out for bacon sandwiches and he would not return, Gary and Maria Connor locate him with inside the cafe, wherein Liam famous that Mick locked him with inside the device shed. Maria is horrified, whilst Gary heads returned to the backyard and unearths Mick seeking out something with inside the shed. Gary offers Mick a flavor of his personal medication with the aid of using locking him in, earlier than firing him. But quickly, Mick corners Gary out of doors and punches him to the ground. Gary grabs an empty bottle and staggers to his feet. However, then Kit steps among the two guys and orders Gary to permit Mick pass. What will Gary do subsequent? Also, Kit is shocked to locate Lou Michaelis with inside the pub, and Lou tells Tracy Barlow that she and Kit pass manner returned. Kit additionally apologizes to new lady friend Sarah Platt for neglecting her lately, and he invitations her for dinner. But he's going to quickly produce other priorities, because the fact approximately Kit's shady alliance with Mick is set to be laid bare. 2. Flashback episode famous a mystery approximately Kit Green and Mick Michaelis. We'll see a younger Kit locating himself on the incorrect aspect of the regulation because the ITV cleaning soap uncovers what made him the person he's today. We flick among the teenage years of Kit, Mick and Lou, the secrets and techniques that bind them collectively and their lives as they're with inside the gift day. Meanwhile, Maria and Lou row over the combat among Gary and Mick, every believing their personal husband's model of events. Gary and Maria accuse Kit of corruption, and Kit paints Gary because the villain as he reminds him he become armed with a bottle at some point of the combat. Later, Bernie shall we herself into Kit's flat and remembers a picture graph she determined with inside the bin. Stressful to realize why Kit is masking for Mick. Mick and Lou take Son Broad for a meal to have fun his launch from the STC, unaware that Kit has come to surprise if he can be Brody's organic father. Is this the case? And what's going to the Beyond monitor approximately those characters? Will the flashbacks assist us apprehend why this is? 3. Eileen Grimshaw faces surprise homicide accusation over Julie Karp. Mere days after terminally unwell Julie surpassed away, Eileen confides in associate George Shuttleworth that she will slightly grieve for her cherished sister. Due to the pressure of understanding, she can be wrongly accused of homicide. Will Eileen's call be cleared? And should this suggest that Julie took the painkillers to ease her suffering, without telling Eileen? 4. Debbie Webster makes an admission as Ronnie Bailey steps in to assist her. After Debbie attempts to shift the stand herself and cuts her hand with inside the process, her ex-fiancé, Ronnie Bailey, stays ignorant of Debbie's infection as he steps in to take her to A&E for her injury. But while a nurse desires to invite Debbie approximately her scientific history, she masks her panic and orders a dejected Ronnie to leave. The following day, Debbie is with inside the bistro with sister in regulation Abby Webster, and the pair ordered gentle liquids with lunch, till Debbie sees Ronnie are available in and she or he switches to a huge vodka. A drunken Debbie staggers to the loos, and Abby calls Carl Webster for assist. As Carl arrives, Debbie tells Abby she's had a few terrible news. Will Debbie inform all approximately her condition? And could Ronnie additionally pay attention and realize why she simply dumped him? 5. Roy Cropper is stuck with inside the crossfire of Lauren Bolton's row with Betsy Swain. Lauren confesses to Bobby Crawford that she had no desire however to apply the £500 he gave her for a deposit on a flat. Bobby pronounces their friendship over and leaves, and Lauren is devastated. As the week continues, Betsy Swain rounds on Lauren with inside the cafe over her remedy of Bobby. A row quickly ensues, And Lauren by accident squirts ketchup throughout Roy. Will Lauren and Bobby make up? And could Roy's run-in with ketchup lead Lauren to re-examine her temper? 6. All extrade on the Rovers as Glenda Shuttleworth receives a promotion. With Jenny having left the Rovers and Ryan Connor now running for Debbie. Carla Connor promotes Glenda to manager. But while Glenda tells Carla that she's short-staffed on the pub, will Carla lease a brand new barmaid for the job? And is that this simply the cease of Jenny's affiliation together along with her cherished Rovers?
Quý vị và các bạn vừa xem xong một sản phẩm của Streetspoilers. Hẹn gặp quý vị và các bạn ở các tập tiếp theo.
Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more movie spoilers next week. Goodbye and see you again.